So I'm currently out here in Toledo, Ohio at the Toledo Zoo and Aquarium, and we are right outside the reptile house right here. As you guys know, I am a big reptile lover, and we are going to check out what they have inside the reptile house today. And I'm super stoked because they have a phenomenal collection here, as well as a really cool saltwater crocodile. So stick around. My name is Nick Pulaski. Growing up, I have always had a passion for wildlife, and with that passion, along with my passion of filmmaking, I get taken on some amazing adventures creating wildlife content, getting up close with a variety of incredible animals. So come follow along as I pursue my goals of educating, inspiring, exploring, and conserving wildlife, all while having fun, seeing the beauty in our natural world. So you walk in here and you are immediately immersed with all these amazing enclosures, all well planted and all well set up, and it's just incredible all throughout here. And I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, look, this is a king cobra exhibit right here. He's actually in the back, but there's actually some shed skin from him, which is super cool to see a king cobra shed. But you walk over here as well too, and you see a whole bunch of different things over here, weighing the pancake tortoises, which are right down there. And that's commonly where you find pancake tortoises, is kind of in little nooks and crevices, and that's how they escape predators for the most part. So super cool seeing that. And then over here, this is something that's really, really cool. This is a Fiji island iguana over here. So these animals are quite endangered, but it's super cool to see these guys on exhibit here. I mean, they have some beautiful, lush coloration on these guys. It's super cool to see these guys out here as well too. There's some really unique species. Not a lot of zoos have a lot of the stuff that you're gonna see here. So it's definitely something cool. If you are in this area, definitely come check it out for sure. Let's keep looking around and see what else we get into. Check this out over here. So right down here, there are 3 Galapagos tortoises in here, endangered tortoises living in the Galapagos Islands. But how cool is this exhibit right here? I would love to make something like this for my tortoises down the line, because it is a perfect tortoise pen, that's for sure. Really cool to see stuff like this here and see some really cool endangered and threatened animals that you, like I said, would not see anywhere else otherwise. Take a look over here though. This is like a medium-sized green anaconda over here from South America. Really cool to see these guys here too. Oh, I love anacondas. I wish I was able to keep one, but as you can see, they need enclosures even twice the size of this one right here. But for this one, this is the perfect size for sure. Really cool to see this as well. This is a really cool enclosure too. So this is for one of their reticulated pythons, which is actually sitting kind of in the back there. You can kind of see, but this would be something really cool down the line to make for Eddie. How cool is this enclosure? Nice cool water basin right here that they can soak in, but this would be the ideal setup for someone like Eddie, my Burmese python. Check out in here, guys. So there's actually a gaboon viper in here, a West African gaboon viper in here. So can you see the gaboon viper in here? Kind of give you a second to check it out. That's right, it's right over here. So look at that. It completely blends in with the leaf litter, but that is a venomous African gaboon viper right there. So cool to see these guys. And they get a lot bigger than this guy right here, so this is only a sub-adult. But look at the head over there. So the head even blends in even more like a leaf as well too. Definitely not something you want to step on for sure. And like I said, guys, even on the smaller exhibits that you can see here for their lizards and stuff, these are things that you guys can build, and I'm thinking and getting inspiration on building as well too. I mean, they have a cool Jackson's chameleon right up here. Just some really cool exhibits, very simple to easy to make as well too. And I'm so excited to be building out some enclosures to look similar to this down the line. Super cool. Really cool Madagascar day gecko right over here as well. So cool to see all these animals. Know down in the comments, have you guys ever been to the Toledo, Ohio Zoo? What zoos do you like? Because I would love to tour some other zoos down the line. So I want to hear down in the comments if you've been here, along with other zoos that you recommend. So definitely leave those down below as well. Right back here is where the big showstopper is, and that would be the saltwater crocodile. And they actually call him Baru, and he is actually a 1,500 pound crocodile, saltwater crocodile. And he's about 17 feet long. He's all the way in the back right there. Really cool to see this guy, but honestly, I think he looks a little bit smaller than 17 feet. But he is tremendous in size, that's for sure. It's super cool to see these guys on display. Really cool habitat for these guys too. No wonder he's the showstopper here. But really cool to see a saltwater crocodile regardless. What a showstopper for sure. So excited to see these guys because they're not common to see otherwise around here. You don't normally see these guys in zoos because he was actually picking on some cattle out there. So they picked him up and they brought him over here, and he's been living out here his days ever since out here. So really cool to see a saltwater crocodile on exhibit here today. Super cool. So these guys are mighty animals, that's for sure, and they are the largest reptile species in the world. So super cool to see these guys out here, even though he's not a full-size salty. I mean, he is a big salty, that's for sure, nonetheless. So regardless of what his size is, in the water can be deceiving a little bit too, but super cool to see a saltwater crocodile nonetheless. So cool to have some sort of reptile house just like this with all these big enclosures and stuff like that. Just something all laid out like this for the public to see. Definitely something inspiring to work towards in the future because this is something very, very cool to see. I love how these enclosures are themed too. So this is like something straight out of Australia. So you have the frilled lizard right up here, and then over here you have the Kimberley's rock monitor right over here. Super cool to see these guys. And it's just a really cool exhibit right here. A nice lush space for these guys as well too. But you got over here the termite mounts that these guys love to climb on. Great for them as well too. It's great spots for basking. It's really like they're living right in the wild. Really cool to see. It's cool too to see some multi-species habitats when you are able to do these kind of things. There are actually blue dart frogs in here as well as an emerald tree boa right up here as well too. So this little guy along with those little dart frogs all in this big space right here, all freshly planted out, all looking really nice and lush. I love enclosures like this. This is truly a great place to get inspiration for reptile builds. I tell you what guys, this is a really cool reptile house. Like I said, if you are in the Toledo, Ohio area, definitely come check out the Toledo Zoo and Aquarium because this is definitely a stop you want to check out. They have some amazing animals beyond just the reptile house, but this, being a reptile lover myself, is the pinnacle for me. So definitely come check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you could do me a few favors, if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it, as well as hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Definitely check me out on my social media as well too. I would greatly appreciate that. Like I said, let me know down in the comments too what other zoos you would love me to tour. I would love to do a zoo tour down the line, and maybe we'll even do a full zoo tour here down the line too, but I want to hear those down in the comments as well, so leave those suggestions down below. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Truly means the world to me, and stay tuned for my next adventures, but until next time, we will see you guys soon. Take care.